The truth. What happens to Shark Tank winners? Hey guys, today we're going to be talking about the truth. What happens to Shark Tank winners? Let's get right into it. When Aaron Krause, CEO of Scrub Daddy, took the Shark Tank stage in 2012, he was ready to make a splash. He was after $100,000 for a 10% stake in his sponge business, and his high-energy pitch sparked an all-out bidding war among the sharks. Kevin, Mr. Wonderful O'Leary, Fubu's Damon John, and Lori Queen of QVC Griner. Krause left the stage beaming. Having inked a deal with Griner, it felt like a dream come true. In the following years, the specifics of the deal morphed. Krause was somewhat cryptic about the changes, but one thing was clear. The TV handshake wasn't exactly what it seemed. Yet, Scrub Daddy emerged as a Shark Tank success story, racking up $670 million in retail sales over the last decade. But it's not always smooth sailing post-Shark Tank. For contestants, the show serves as a springboard. It's a bit of a roll of the dice, says Krause. You could get thrown off the boat or shot to the moon. It's all in how you navigate. The shark-infested waters can get treacherous, as evidenced by Al Bubba Baker's souring relationship with John over Bubba Q's boneless baby back ribs. John ended up filing a restraining order and lawsuit against Baker and his family following social media criticism. In every episode, business owners pitch deals to the sharks who counter with their own offers. Some sharks push for higher stakes, others offer loans or credit instead of cash, and a few, like O'Leary, demand royalties. It's a thrilling dance where entrepreneurs must make a split-second decision to accept or decline the final offer. Success on Shark Tank can feel like the American dream. Stepping onto the stage with a pitch, walking off with a business partner worth millions, and a significant cash infusion. But remember, once the cameras stop rolling, the story continues, often in unpredictable ways. The real thrill ride of Shark Tank, says billionaire Mark Cuban, begins once the cameras stop rolling. According to Cuban's behind-the-scenes scoop, the two sides agreeing on an offer is just the opening act. Step 1 in the post-show journey, as Cuban described to the Washington Post, involves a sit-down with a studio psychologist who helps the contestant unpack their on-air experiences. Interestingly, the details of these sessions remain confidential and are never shared with the investors. Then, each shark dispatches a business advisor to guide the winners on the road ahead. This includes the all-important due diligence report. This step is vital for validating all the claims made in the contestant's pitch. Are the books in order? Was the pitch factual? Cuban stresses that these checks are an essential part of the process before any final agreement is signed. Post-signature, the investment relationship begins to take its traditional shape, complete with calls, meetings, and so on. However, not all that glitters on TV is gold in reality. Deals can and do collapse once the studio lights fade. Some contestants may bow out, having used the show more as a marketing platform than an investing opportunity. Such pitches, Cuban hints, might not even make it to the TV audience. Sharks too can swim away from potential partnerships. A Forbes survey of 112 past contestants revealed that approximately half of the deals from season 8 to 13 fizzled out. Sharks typically break away after discovering inconsistencies or issues during the due diligence phase. Cuban estimates that a third of companies tend to beautify the truth or omit crucial details in their pitches. Cuban personally prefers not to modify his deals unless the due diligence report unveils unexpected skeletons, like undisclosed debts, which could alter the business's valuation and economic dynamics. In his words, each shark does things their own way. Shark and entrepreneur relationships can sometimes be a tempestuous sea. Case in point, Kevin O'Leary's pulled support from Pinblock, a rival to Lego, which sent the company spiraling downwards as it was counting on his investment to meet demand, according to Forbes. Then there's the rough waters between barbecue restaurant owner Al Bubba Baker and Damon John. Baker's daughter Brittany openly alleged on social media that John's team made misleading statements to gain control of the business. John's spokesperson, Zach Rosenfield, countered these claims, stating that the attempts to sabotage a business partnership and agreed legal terms via defamatory social media posts wouldn't stand. He urged the need to understand why deals may alter post-show, likening a Shark Tank offer to house buying. You place a bid on a house that catches your eye, but post-bid appraisals and reports determine its real worth. Nevertheless, it's important to remember that the lack of a shark's bite doesn't always mean defeat. Sometimes it can be the stepping stone to unprecedented success. A perfect example of this unconventional triumph is Ring, a high-tech security system company. Ring, a security system company, initially received no bites when it pitched as Doorbot in 2013. But the exposure paved the way for success, and 5 years later, founder Jamie Siminoff returned to the show not as bait, but as a shark. Rob Merlino, writer for the Shark Tank blog, has seen a kaleidoscope of outcomes in the show. After conversations with winners, losers, and sharks, he observed a spectrum of outcomes. Sometimes sharks score big, sometimes winners squander their money or hit a goldmine. As Merlino aptly puts it, it's just like life. It's all over the place, he said. Some deals go great, some blow up. That's all for today, and we'll be sure to catch you all in the next one.